Hello and welcome to the Morning Exhale. I'm Stephanie Gaines-Bryant. It's something we do every day normally. We automatically breathe. I breathe, you breathe, your neighbors breathe. We all breathe automatically. But what if you could control your breathing? What if you could manipulate your breathing to lower your blood pressure, to help with your health and overall well-being? Well, I'm here to tell you, you can. So we're going to start this morning's exhale working on some breathing exercises. We usually just do one before we go on to the postures. Today I want to highlight several. We're just going to begin with a normal counting breath. So what I'd like you to do is get very comfortable in your seat. Whether you're sitting in a chair, whether you're sitting on your rug, just find a comfortable seat. You're relaxing your shoulders away from your ears, making sure your sits bones are comfortable. Your hands are placed on your knees, either palms down or palms up, whichever one is most comfortable for you. Palms down means you're ready to ground and settle down. Palms up means you're ready to receive whatever is out there for you. So choose palms up or palms down, depending on how you feel this morning. Let's begin with a simple counting breath. We're going to count up to 4 on the inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to exhale. At the bottom of the breath, before you take your next inhale, you'll count to 4. And then inhale again. So let's begin. Let's take an inhale, counting 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, then exhale. Let the breath go, squeeze empty. At the bottom of the breath, before taking your next inhale, count to 4. Whenever you're ready, invite the breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, then exhale. Let the breath go. Squeeze empty. At the bottom of the breath, before taking your next inhale, count to 6. Invite the breath in whenever you're ready, filling up your abdomen, your rib cage, your collarbones. 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, then exhale. Let the breath go. Squeeze empty. At the bottom of this breath, count to 8 before taking your next inhale. And know that at any time, if this retention breath becomes uncomfortable, just let it go. Whenever you're ready, invite the breath in. Then return to your normal, your natural breathing pattern. Just follow your breath in and out for a few breaths. Very good. We're going to do one more breathing exercise before going on to our postures. This is called Kapalabhati breathing. It's forceful expulsions, passive inhalations. Forceful expulsions, passive inhalations. And it's going to look a little funny. It's going to look something like this. Inhale, begin. Forceful expulsions, passive inhalations. So let's try one round. Take a breath in. Begin. Hold it. Inhale. Pause, then exhale. Let it all out. Sitting up with a nice long spine, holding the breath out. I want you to take your eyes downward. You're going to look downward as if you're looking into the fire in your belly. Your gaze is downward. Then whenever you're ready, invite the breath in. You can also take your tongue, taking the tip of your tongue, bringing it to that soft palate in the back of your mouth, pressing the tip of your tongue against that soft palate. This time, your gaze is upward toward the ceiling. Then release, let it go. Where some of the other breaths we do, the purpose is to reduce that energy level, to reduce the stress, to soften your breathing. Kapalabhati breathing is something great to do in the morning to increase your energy. It's like having a cup of coffee without taking a sip. So let's move on to doing our stretching and then going into a few of the postures. Let's begin by rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Now let's make some circles with your torso. We're bringing some morning movement to the hips, to the spine. The next time your torso is facing forward, pause, and let's circle in the other direction. Very good. Let's come to a neutral spine. Stretch your arms out to the sides. Your fingertips are touching the mat. On an inhale, bring the fingertips together. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, fingertips come together. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, we're lifting the arms up to V position, relaxing your shoulders away from your ears. You're going to twist and release the arms down, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, lift the arms up. Twist to center, then we'll twist to the other side. Release your arms down, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, lifting up, twist to center, then let's twist to the other side. Exhale, release your arms down, looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, lift the arms up, turn to center, twist to the other side. Release your arms down, looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift your arms up, turn to center, fold forward, bring your hands down to wherever's comfortable for you. Let your head hang, let your arms relax. Sitting up, let's stretch your legs out. Bring your hands behind you. Let's lift up your right ankle and just circle your ankle. You're just bringing some movement to the ankle. Pause and circle in the other direction. And release. Let's do the other side. Lift up your leg, circle. Pause and circle in the other direction. And release. Let's come up to all fours for table pose. Spread your fingers wide, making sure your shoulders are over your wrists and your hips are over your knees. Let's round your back, chin to chest, drop your tailbone for cat. Then inhale your head up, drop your abdomen down, lift the tailbone for cow. It's always exhale cat, inhale cow. Exhale cat, a nice round back is if you could press your spine to the ceiling. Inhale cow, dropping your abdomen down as if you're dropping it down to the floor. Let's do a couple of cat and cows at your own pace, lifting and lowering in a way that feels good to your spine. Very good. Come to stillness. Let's curl your back toes under, lift up your knees, press back your heels, straighten out your legs, and just begin bending your right and left knees. Come to stillness, bend both knees. Straighten. Then take as many steps as you'd like. You're walking your feet to your hands. Then we're going to slowly roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Let's begin by rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let's do that one more time. Rolling your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Let's inhale the arms up as if you're gathering all of the positive energy in the room. Palms together. Let's exhale, palms down to your heart center. This time, soften your knees. Stretch the arms out. Inhale all the way up. Palms together down to your heart center. One more time, soft knees. Stretch the arms out. Inhale all the way up, bring your fingertips together, drop your left arm down by your side, reach your right arm up and overhead. Inhale, coming up, bring the fingertips together. We're going to drop the other arm down by your side, lift your left arm up and overhead. Inhale, coming up to mountain pose. Now let's press back your thumbs, a slight back bend. Breathe. Inhale, coming up, palms together, down to your heart center, and release. Very good. Let's separate your legs about a leg length apart, or as far apart as you can bring your legs. Then you're going to pivot your left foot forward, stretch your arms out to the side. You're looking over your left fingertips. Let's bend into your left knee. Very good. Now let's unbend your front knee, press out with your hip. Let's rotate your arms for triangle pose. Inhale, coming up. Let's bend into your front knee, drop your back arm down, lift your top arm up. We're coming into reverse warrior. Look up at your palm, nice deep full breaths. Come back to side warrior pose. Unbend your front knee, pivot your left foot forward. Let's move to the other side. You're bending into your front knee. You're looking powerfully over your fingertips. Breathe. Now let's unbend your front knee, press out with your hip. Let's rotate your arms for triangle. Inhale, coming up. Bend into your front knee, drop your back arm down. Lift the top arm up for reverse warrior. Looking up at your palm, nice deep full breaths. Come back to side warrior pose. Unbend your front knee, pivot your foot forward, relax your arms down. Let's come on to the front of your mat. We're going to step your right foot back. The left foot is forward. Your knee is just over your ankle. Let's reach your fingers towards your heel. Inhale, lifting all the way up to V position. Breathe. Let's drop your back heel down. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Can you reach your knuckles towards the floor and fold forward as if you're bringing your thumbs to the back of your head? Breathe. Inhale, coming all the way up. Release your hands. Bring your arms in front of you. Bend at the elbows. You're dropping your left elbow down. Bring the right elbow over for eagle arms. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Release. Step that back foot up. Let's come into chair pose. Then we're going to step the other foot back. Your heel is up in the back. Inhale, lifting all the way up to V position. Let's drop your back heel down. Bring your hands behind you. Interlace your fingers. Reach your knuckles towards the floor. Can you feel your shoulder blades coming together? Can you lift your chest? Then we're going to fold forward as if you're bringing your thumbs to the back of your head. Inhale, coming up. Release your hands. Bring your arms in front of you. Bend at the elbows. You're dropping one elbow down. Bring the other over for eagle arms. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. One more time. Exhale forward. Inhale, lifting up. Release. Step that back foot up, coming into chair. Can you bring your hands down to frame your feet? We're coming back to the floor. Stepping back with your right foot. Stepping back with your left foot. Coming back into downward dog. Can you lift up your right leg as if you're turning on the light switch on the wall? Bend your knee. You're opening up your hip as if you're kicking yourself in the opposite butt cheek. Square your hips back to the mat and release your leg down. Let's do the other side. You're lifting up your leg. Bend your knee, opening up your hip. Square your hips back to the mat. Release your leg down. We're coming down into plank position. You always have the option of knee down plank. Lower your knees when you're ready and push back into child's pose. Make this a nice resting pose. You can open up your knees, bring your knees a little bit further apart, bring your big toes together, and stretch your arms out in front of you. Use your hands to bring you back up into table pose. I want you to come to a seated position now. Stretching out your right leg and bring the sole of your left foot into your thigh. You'll turn your torso, you're twisting your torso towards your knee. Lengthen your arms up to V position and fold forward, using your hands to touch your shin, ankle, or toes. Sitting up, very good. I want you to bend this knee And you're going to take your foot. You're going to take your foot, bring it underneath that knee. We're going to get a gentle stretch here. Pulling back on that foot. Then we're going to stack one knee on top of the other. Lengthen your spine and fold forward to wherever's comfortable for you. Sitting up, then we're going to take your arm and hug your knee and bring your other hand directly behind you, looking over your shoulder. Exhale, untwist. Let's do the other side. You're bringing the sole of your foot into your thigh, twisting your torso towards your knee. Lengthen your arms up to V position and fold forward, using your hands to touch your shin, ankle, or toes. Breathe into whatever sensation you may be feeling in the back of your leg. Sitting up, I want you to bend your knee, bring your foot underneath your knee, and just grab onto that foot, getting a nice little stretch here. Then let's stack the knees. One knee on top of the other. Lengthen your spine, fold forward. Sitting up, using the opposite arm to hug your knee, bring your hand directly behind you. Press your palm into the mat, looking over your shoulder. Exhale, untwist. Very good. Let's come back into Sukhasana. With your ankles crossed, find that comfortable spot on your sits bones, hands on your knees. Let's roll your shoulders forward, up, back, and down. As always, palms either palms up or palms down. You can bring your index fingers and your thumbs together. But at this time, let's go inside. Close your eyes. Taking in a nice, deep, full Dirga breath. Letting the breath fill your abdomen, your rib cage, your collarbones. Pause, then exhale. Let the breath go. Squeeze empty. At the bottom of this breath, before taking in your next inhale, count to 3. Then invite the breath in. Notice the breath filling your abdomen. Notice the expansion of your rib cage. Notice the rise in your chest. Pause. Then exhale. Let the breath go. Squeeze empty. At the bottom of this breath, count to 5 before taking your next inhale. Whenever you're ready, invite the breath in. This time, can you pull the breath all the way up to the crown of your head? Pause, then exhale. Let the breath go. squeeze empty. At the bottom of this breath, count to 8 before taking your next inhale. Whenever you're ready, invite the breath in. Then return to your natural breath, your natural breathing pattern. But just follow that wave of breath in and out of your body. Let's take this time to go inside. Consider what you're grateful for. Whether it's family, friends, your children, your job. What is it you're grateful for this morning? Take a brief survey in your mind. What are you grateful for? Then send positive energy to that thing, that person, that place that you're grateful for. That energy can come in whatever shape, whatever color, whatever size, sending out positive energy. Now imagine yourself receiving positive energy from someone or something in your life. Receiving positive energy in any shape, any color, any form. What would that feel like inside of your body? Would you feel it in your skin, your heart, your stomach, receiving positive energy? Then whenever you're ready, bringing your awareness back into the room, making any movements to bring your consciousness back. Thank you so much for joining us for the Morning Exhale. I'm Stephanie Gaines-Bryant. Have a great and pleasant day.